There. Now I need to get to here. My channel. Videos. If y'all are already here, I'm sorry I'm not responding just yet. I'm trying to get to where I can see everything I need to see. So bear with me a little bit. Thank you, Big Kev. Thank you. Hey, it's Eagle Eye the Fam. Welcome to my show. You're up kind of late. Man, that stomach bug that got a hold of me. Oh, I'm going through the last remnants of it, and it's horrible. So I had to cut the stream off because I didn't feel like I should leave y'all hanging there watching the background and all that, and just wouldn't be right. Jade Bennett, thank you so much for that, Jade. Thank you a lot. I appreciate that. Why'd you retract it? There's nothing wrong with that. Wow, I got 6 people watching. That's awesome. Yes, please do smash that like button, like Jade says. That would be awesome. I mean, even though the like button really don't matter to me, I mean, it's the fact that y'all are here, and you know that means a lot to me more than anything. It's Ray the Fam. I don't blame you, Eagle Eye. I really don't. I understand if you want to go to bed, unless you got something going on, you're fixing to go live and shows. I mean, if that's the case, I want to see. I'll have to wait till I get off here to see what you're uploading. Yeah, uh I didn't want people thinking that I left because of the whole conversation. It's just my stomach's still messed up from the stomach bug, and you know, when you gotta go, you gotta go. So instead of having y'all sit there and wait for me to come back, it was easier to just stop the live stream and then pop back on. So I'm sorry for doing that to y'all. I've been waiting for Eagle Eye to go live. I haven't seen her on in a little bit. Awesome, Big Kev. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. I'm actually sitting up here a little bit closer to the TV so I can see it. Oh, we got a hey from Rebecca. Hello, Rebecca. How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you coming by. If there's anyone here y'all don't know, love up to them. Throw them that support from this channel. Let them know that they are supported as well, and help each other out. Don't forget to hit those bells. Without those bells, we can't get no notifications. I mean, come on. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other. Oh, now I feel special. Thank you, Eagle. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know. You used to go live every day, and then all of a sudden it was like you just like dropped off and was gone. I keep yelling. I don't mean to yell into the microphone. I keep forgetting I got this Bluetooth in my ear, so if I get to talking too loud, be like, "Hey, that's my ear." But yeah, I got to stop by your show one of these times. I got to around and go see oh Pikachu. I got to go see her site as well and see what's going on over there. If anything new has happened. And I've looked for those jelly bean things that y'all do the Bean Boozled, and I haven't found one. Okay. Heck yeah, there y'all go. Support each other, help each other out. Hi, Ray. I said hi earlier. I guess you didn't hear me. I'm actually doing pretty good. How are you doing, Rebecca? I know my day has been awesome. It's just getting over the stomach bug. She probably passed out, Kenneth. It's pretty late out there where she's at. See, we don't have that here. We get like Walmart. We get uh Walmart don't have it. Then I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to order it offline. Wow. Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock here. So y'all are East Coast apparently. Eastern time. Yeah, if you see me looking up, I'm actually looking at my TV up here. I got my computer patched in to the HDMI cable right into my flat screen. Yeah, I thought so. I knew you're East Coast. Heck yeah. I used to live in Florida. Welcome back, Jacqueline. Nice to see you. Yeah, I used to live out there at West Palm Beach, right off Lori Drive. So yeah, I loved Florida. I mean, shoot, it was definitely high humidity at 4 o'clock in the morning. There's like 80% humidity when I lived there, right around 4 o'clock in the morning. 8 a.m. Wow, you're like way out there. Yeah, you're up there in the top of the world. Hello, Renee. Thank you so much for coming back. Nice. It's too hot. You know how I got acclimated in Florida? Because I'm from Texas, and Florida's so much hotter than the area I live in that I ended up going into a sauna there in Florida, and I'll sit there and swim during the day to cool off. Then I go into a sauna and I'll dry off in the sauna for about a good hour and put my clothes on and everything. And by the time I come out, the temperature's like way cooler, so it's almost like acclimating myself to the temperature faster than just having to deal with it. Because it's hot out there. It's you add the humidity on top of it. It's like, but you want to talk about some good skin though. All that moisture. Now I miss the storms rolling off the ocean and that ocean breeze. You're very welcome, Jacqueline. You're very welcome. Oh, I do too. As long as there's no one else around. I don't. I don't do big crowds while swimming. Now, I'll start throwing elbows. Shoot, I'm happy with the weather we got now. It was worse. I mean, it had been right around 33 degrees down to like 20 degrees, and it's finally starting to warm up at night. Starting to warm up during the day, which is awesome. It works out for me. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I keep thinking it's funny because nice. Yeah, I like it right around like 76 degrees. That's perfect temperature. But I got to thinking they're talking about all this freaking extra heat and stuff. It's gonna be hot all year round because of the ozone, and we got oh, my brain's not wanting to work so well. Oh, the greenhouse effect, the global warming. I'm thinking, well, if it's so damn hot and it's supposed to be so hot over this, where's the heat? It's so cold, and it's staying cold. It's not getting warm. Usually right around this time of the year, it's it's getting good and hot, and now it's just cold. I mean, no, it's supposed to be April showers. Our showers didn't come till late. It's like all our months have been jumbled up and like spread out in a different pattern. Wow, snow. Sheesh. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be yawning and stuff. It's just if I'm up for a while and I'll start yawning and I'll wake up even more. And then when it's time for me to go to bed, it's like I don't yawn. I just fall asleep. Good Lord, you see that Native American nose there. Yeah, the weather has been crazy. That's what I'm saying. They're sitting there saying that it's going to be crazy hot. The planet's going to be unlivable because it's going to be so hot. I'm thinking these guys are supposed to be smart. Then why is it not hot? It's freezing cold. Heck yeah. Well, that's one concern there too. You don't want that stuff to hit the ground and melt, and all of a sudden the ground get cold, because then you'll end up with black ice. It's Sprinter. Yeah, exactly. It's Sprinter. It's Snowy. Hey, Snowy, how's it going? You're not making me yawn. It's just been one of them days. Ugh. I do know. I'll be glad when I get me another camera going. As soon as I get me another camera, I'll end up doing some good videos. I just need a camera. That's all I'm lacking. I mean, don't get me wrong. The if y'all have ever seen my first video I ever put on here, which was drifting in no blue, it's my introduction video. Um, that was actually used. It was recorded by this laptop. We took it out there, and I was coming around the corners drifting, and my brother was holding the laptop and facing the camera towards the vehicle while I was doing all that. So there was no actual handheld camera. That was a laptop. There you go. There ain't no haters here. There ain't no reason to. Nobody should ever make you feel like you have to, be down, or anyone. No one should kick you down. No one should keep you down. Okay, Eagle Eye. You have sweet dreams, all right, and good night. What was that? Y'all hear that? My hands are in my lap. My phone is on the laptop, and it's doing stuff on its own. John Legend, Blood Pop, A Good Night, featuring Blood Pop. It went to Google Good Night on its own. And it was sitting right there on my laptop, which you can see my hand extend to it. My hands were down here, so you see me reach for it. You can see it in my shoulders. And it went off on its own. That's so weird. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works like that. I mean, I got the Bluetooth turned off to it, so it should not be picking up my voice. Do what? Oh, just don't worry about it, Snowy. Ignore them. If they don't know who you are and what you're about, then you know haters going to hate. You know that's what they do. And bullies like to bully, but the more you throw a fit about it, the more you get down about it, the more they win. So just ignore them. They're the ones with the problem, not you. So you got nothing to worry about. Exactly, Jacqueline. Exactly. But yeah, I am stoked. If I get me a good camera, which, like I said, my phone, I don't have it. It's up there on the laptop. So if it does that again, in fact, I'll set my phone or someplace where y'all can tell I reached for it. I'll set my phone way up over here. So if it goes off again, doing its weird thing, I didn't reach for it because it's way over here. So I can't just touch it. There you go, Snowy. Yeah, I don't put up with that stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, everybody wants to talk about normality. If we're all normal or supposed to be normal, um, all right, there's the best way to put it. There's a penny. All right, if this is supposed to be normal, then I don't want to be this. I mean, that's there's there's how many pennies are all across the world. There's a lot of people that are normal. I won't be the jar. I want to be my own unique individuality person. My own individual person. We all need individuality. Otherwise, we'll all be plain. We'll be bored. We'll be boring. So, you know, if they got a problem with it, it's their problem, not yours. I've had people put me down most of my life. I've had some bullies, which they learned the hard way that I'm not the one to bully. I don't deal with bullies. But exactly, you know, that's what I'm saying. If God created us to be one object, that'd be one thing. But He gave us the choice of free will, and He made us in His image, but not exact print. So therefore, it's come on, making fun of someone because they don't look exactly like you do. It's a sign of ignorance, is all it is. So yeah, there you go. There you go, Snowy. So if they want to put you down or say you're lying, just say okay and go back your way. Let it be. Yeah, see, I was bullied in high school, and because I didn't hang out with a clique. I traveled from all the groups. I didn't have just one specific group. You had your freaks, you had your kickers, you had your preps, you had all of them. I hung around everybody. Um, that's just messed up. That is just messed up, Kenneth. All right, huh. You're a beautiful woman too, Kenneth. But yeah, I just it's the one kid turned around and started hitting me in the back of the head, and I first time I told him to quit. Second time I told him, man, stop. Third time I told myself if he does it again, I want to turn around. I want to hit him right in his nose. He hit me in the back of the head again. I turned around, or I think I didn't hit him in the nose. I hit him right in his eye, and I gashed his eye bone. The eye bone is sharp. I gashed that skin right there, open up to right around here. And the second one that bullied me, I ended up kicking his butt. I didn't play around. He threw a kick and it didn't land so well, and I caught his kick, and he went to throw another kick to try to counter my hold, and I just dropped him on his face. Well, I mean, we all got to deal with people like this, but it's not their fault that they're ignorant. You look at how they were raised, how they were brought up. They just like to pick and have fun. I mean, it's like you look at the people that go along with their heads down, doing their time, doing what they got to do. They don't really get messed with that much, but it's the ones that like to stick up and do something that people want to mess with. And why? Why? Just because someone is different than you? So, anyhow, make a long story short, piss on them. They ain't worth your time. They ain't worth your emotion. So don't let their words weigh you down. That's all it is, just their words, their opinions, not actual factual truth. All right, good night, Rebecca. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, sweet dreams, all right? But yeah, I mean, it's just words. I mean, that's their ignorance and their words. And what they're saying is getting you riled up, you know? They're not worth your emotions. They're not worth your energy of caring. If they can't care for themselves enough to show some respect to you, then why show them respect back and acknowledge them with how you feel? Let them go. Treat them like a fly on the wall. Squish, done. Oh yeah, Rebecca's got a wrench. There you go. There you go. Write your book. I've tried writing 4 books, and every time I do, something happens. Everything I have them saved up on crashes. So I got tired of trying to write. But don't let other people's self pity bring you down. If they're picking on you, it's because they feel low about themselves. So yeah, go ahead, write your book, and maybe people actually see a different side of you that you know would reach those people that are like that, and make them think twice. I'm opinionated, but I don't judge anyone. It's not my place. Oh, sweet. There you go. It almost works out like Finding Forrester. I don't know if you've seen that movie or not. It's a good movie with Sean Connery and the black dude from Save the Last Dance. He ends up breaking into this writer's house and finally realizes who he is and makes friends with him. And the guy teaches him how to write. So yeah, I mean, go for it. It's nice to have someone that has that experience as an author to help you out on giving you tips and points of views to help you out. That's what you call resources. My stories, who my childhood was hell. I'll put it to that way. My childhood was hell. My childhood would make people think that living with Freddy Krueger would be a fun time at you know Disneyland or something. My childhood was not good. My a lot of people that grew up, if they grew up the way I did, I know a lot of them that were in the places I was in are either locked up in prison or in jail, and I'm not. I've been to jail one time, but it's not on my record because the charges were dropped. I was falsely accused. I was put in places that no child should be put in, and that was due to the government. But that's I just I don't talk much about my past because it's not who I am. It's not I know it's where I came from and made me who I am today, but my past I just is some stuff that the wounds are just still fresh, and I don't think it ever heal. So I try to leave that section of my life closed off. But I'm thinking maybe I should do like Big Kev said and actually get this shirt. Oh, I want to do a similar printout of this. Similar, not the same. Um, and start making them. Why not? I probably set up a PayPal account and have that posted up here somewhere. So as I figure out how to do that, and you buy the shirts from me straight from here. And I can use the donations, as I'll call it, for the shirts, I'll turn around and give it to the homeless there in Amarillo. Uh, I was I was the weirdest kid that was growing up around the places I grew up at because we had lava rock roads and I'd run on that stuff all summer long. Oh wow, yeah, that's a different story there. Sheesh, dang. Yeah, I grew up with, and one of the places I was in, I met a kid, and I mean, if he ever pops on here and sees this, and hell, that'd be cool as hell to actually meet the kid and see how he's done. But when I grew up, and I was in this government facility, there was a kid whose dad had beat him with a curtain rod, a metal curtain rod, and he used the bit and took chunks out of his derriere with it. I mean, literally just mutilated his derriere with it. And he had to have bandages and all that stuff on his butt to help it heal. And I don't know if he's ever recovered from that or not. I'm pretty sure he has, but there's a lot of people like that I was around. And it's parents like that I don't get. Why would you want a kid and then turn on and abuse it? Why? There's some of us out there that can't have kids that would greatly appreciate it rather than having them killed or abused or tortured. I think people like that they should have the exact same thing done to them that they did to the child. See, I've been in foster homes, so yeah, I know what that's like. I've been in plenty of foster homes. Luckily, I'm too old for that now. Now it's just jail or prison, and I don't feel like going to either one. So I try to keep my nose clean. Well, that's right, 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, that's not right. You know, the places I ended up in the system all over Texas, and huh, but yeah, I ended up in all over Texas because I know you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead, but my grandma didn't want me. She wanted her flesh and blood, which is my little brother Keith, which not a big deal. I understand that. 'Cause I wasn't. Me and my sister were a package. We were extra baggage, not actual flesh and blood. So I was coerced into saying things to a psychiatrist who then put me in a mental home. And I ended up in these homes with some really bad people. I mean, one of them, I ended up getting my collarbone broke at age 12. Come barreling at me and tackled me to the ground. I'm talking about I was a twig of a child, and he tackled me and broke my collarbone. It just snapped. So you know, there's a lot of shit that I went through, and my best friend was a padded room, literally. Nobody would fuck with me in there because I was in there behind a locked door, and I had my own little world made up. I was a kid, and they decided because I was in there using my imagination as a child that I was schizophrenic. So they put me on some medicine, which really made me see some stuff. So, if it weren't for a certain caseworker that got me home and realized I was better off with my grandma than I was in those places, I don't know what would have happened to me, honestly. But, you know, I'm, I don't let that define who I am. But I don't think children should be put in places like that ever. You know, and it's not the child's fault to be put in a system that is broken and corrupt and but that's enough of me bringing up my past. I mean, all these things are hurtful and all that, but it's just that it's in the past. We're we're living our lives up and further. It's Leanne. Hey, Leanne, how you doing? But there's no reason to dwell on the past, especially bad times when you got nothing but good times to look forward to. Like because we're not granted tomorrow. Tomorrow is just a hopeful situation where right now it's all good. I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm having one heck of a time. My phone just went off again. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, see, I've got good memories. I got horrific memories, but they don't define who I am. Yeah, I had a bad past. Yeah, I went through some stuff that would make most people into like literally the situation I grew up in would make a spawn of evil like H.H. Holmes, Panzeram, Jeffrey Dahmer. They would make a serial killer or just a murderer or a rapist or something. And I didn't turn out like that. I don't do that shit. That's not my deal. So And it's to see these placement homes do this stuff to kids that's like that, and I wonder why they come out into society so twisted. My childhood, I didn't have no regular childhood. Most people got to go to school, have friends, and grow up and get that social interaction. My social interaction was these right here at age 8. If I wanted to eat, I had these. If I wanted to protect my rear end, I had these. But that's how it was. When I came home, I realized that I didn't have to live that way no more, and I found out the hard way because my aunt. I'd always fight my uncle, and my aunt. I remember her hearing her talk one day. She was scared because I didn't fight like most people. I fought dirty. I was the type that you come up towards me, I want to try to come at your knees first with my feet and try to break your knee. When you jerk your legs back and drop that head down, I'm coming up with a swing. You turn your back to me, I'm hitting them kidneys. I so I don't. When I heard her have that concern that I was so violent and that I was bad, at fighting I was dangerous. So I ended up mellowing out. I mellowed out a lot. Well, it is hard to change that mindset. But what I ended up doing is I ended up getting into meditation and martial arts and the stuff that I learned and stuff I trained on. If I hurt somebody, I would hurt them bad, and I just don't. I'd rather not do it. Yeah, but that's just it, though. You put me in an environment like I was growing up, and you put me into a family environment instead of a lockup environment. That you're talking about a caged animal that's cornered. You don't stick your hand out to it; it's going to bite and scratch. Well, to me, I was uncaged, but still, I had that mentality. That's how it was done. Until I realized, that when my aunt had that concern that I fight dirty, I am vicious, and it made me think. So yeah, I mellowed out. I mellowed out a lot. Got into meditation. Got into martial arts. Got into doing a lot of stuff, and I progressed myself out of it. I mean, yeah, can I hurt someone? Can I put them down? Yeah, I can. But the thing is, do I want to? No. I don't know if I'd be a good bodyguard. I mean, the idea of a bodyguard is keeping the person you're guarding safe. But um, if any of y'all have ever seen Roadhouse, if y'all have seen Roadhouse, then you know who Patrick Swayze is in that movie. That would be me, calm, mellow. I don't try to fight anyone unless I have absolutely no choice, and even then, I don't do much. The most I've done is my cousin's ex-husband was hitting her and beating her, and you know, I found out about it because I don't hit women. I absolutely refuse to hit a woman, and I feel that there's no place for a man to hit a woman. There's no reason. You know, Women have that right to hit us. If we do something stupid enough to get hit, then we deserve to get hit. But I'm not the type to hit a woman. Well, he was beating her, and I got mad and found out about it, Me and my cousin went over there, and first thing I did is my aunt sitting there by the door to the house calling me over there, and I wasn't having it. I'm Cherokee Irish. I got my blood boiling. Well, you already know I got nunchucks, so that is part of my arsenal. I got a sword. I had a whole deal of throwing stars. I had throwing knives. I had commas. At one point in time, I had size. I've let all those go. But, you know, it's not who I am. But, still, I walked up there. I was mad. My blood was boiling. My aunt's trying to calm me down, get me to talk to her. And I'm like, I just wasn't having it. I turned around and said, "You like to hit a woman?" I didn't say it. I yelled it. I was mad. You like to hit a woman? Come hit a man. See what happens. And the dude did. He come out that front door. He come straight up to me and he put his hand up about that time. I everybody says I hit him hard. As far as I know, I give him a love tap. But granted, the guy was drunk. He was 3 sheets to the wind. But I still hit him. And he went down. It took him 4 times to get back up. And then I was going to get him a place where I wanted him. And my cousin finally found her cojones and she picked the dude up off his feet and just stood him straight up in the air. Oh no! If someone breaks in my house, yeah, no, no, they done messed up. I won't shoot them. I mean, why give someone the luxury of hearing a gun rack or hearing the hammer cock? No, I got a katana back here. They'll never know what hit them. A passport to Mexico. You'll be all right, Snowy. You'll be all right. But no, yeah, I don't. My deal is I'm very protective of other people, and that's just who I am. I mean, if I see someone getting bullied, I take them underneath my wing. I don't deal with bullies. I don't like bullies. And you know, there was one on here a while back. I turned out and did a challenge video too, and the guy just ended up running his mouth. He was too scared to show up. I even told him where I lived and everything, and all he wanted to do is run his mouth, talking about fat people. Fat people cannot protect themselves because we move too slow. It's funny you used to say that. I've already been a security officer. I don't know if that's like directly on the camera or not. I can find my cursor here. Okay, why is it frozen? There it is. See if I can get up there. That's me. So yeah, I've been there. But yeah, I mean, I don't deal with that mess. It's just I'm very vigilant. I pay attention to my surroundings. Um, my peripherals are heightened. Most fighters, an average person's peripherals are probably about right here. Mine go back to back here, and my sense, everybody's got a sixth sense somewhere. Mine is like telling someone's up behind me. But you know, it, yeah, if they're messing with you in real life, Snowy, record that stuff. Record it and turn on and embarrass them on YouTube. If they're messing with you on YouTube, block them. I mean, heck, you turn around and record them and turn around and edit the videos and give them like lipstick or something like that and turn around and put them on YouTube. Boom. Exactly. It's harassment. Yeah, if they're bugging you, it's harassment. And it's also harassment of a disabled person. And if it's on YouTube, all she has to do is uh, screenshot what is being said and report it to YouTube. If that don't work, get a hold of the sheriff's department or police department because it's called cyberbullying, and they're cracking down on that. Redback. Yeah, it's cyberbullying. If they're doing it to you on the internet, it's cyberbullying. If you turn around and get a screenshot of that and you turn around and call a police department or sheriff's department, they have no choice but to crack down on that guy and find out who he is and go after him. And what they'll do is if he's in a different state, they'll set up a warrant for the state you're in and go out there and pick him up on that warrant and bring him all the way to your state to serve him. Either way, if you feel like you're being bullied because this person's calling you a liar, you know, bullying isn't just a physical aspect; it's also verbal. You got verbal abuse just the same as you got physical abuse. And if she's not leaving you alone, you tell her leave me alone. And you got evidence that you show where you're saying leave me alone, do not contact me again, and they contact you again, screenshot the whole deal to where you said, leave me alone, do not contact me again. And them contacting you again. That way you got proof that you said leave me alone because then it's harassment. Then you can get them for bullying. Exactly, Leanne. Exactly. Well, we got your back. If anyone comes in here doing that, you got the wrench. You could kick them out. You could block them from the channel. All right, sounds good. All right. Poor Kenneth is here talking about lifting up back into the car. We're all talking about what's going on with Snowy, and he's talking about helping someone change the two tires on the back of a vehicle. He's been left out of the conversation, poor guy. Yeah, tomorrow's a new day, Snowy. Tomorrow's a new day. Yeah, poor Kenneth is up there talking on a storm there, and we try and left him in the dirt. Oh, you're okay, Kenneth. You're all right, man. We're all talking about what's going on with Snowy, and had no idea that you're sitting there talking about something the whole time. Had to show Kenneth some acknowledgement, let him know that I was paying attention a little bit. A linebacker, heck yeah. They should have put you in Thor. Let you be Thor. Call me Superman. Now I'm trying to start messing with my goatee because it's the first time I'm actually growing a beard out, and I've tried several times before to grow it out, but it gets itchy and it gets to bother me, and eh. But now it's grown out longer and it's been, and I'm getting used to it, and it's like I got something to play with a little bit, even though it's patchy. Yeah, yeah, it's always itchy. I mean, I'm normally a clean shaven. I like staying clean shaved, but growing a beard out is like, you're growing a beard out too. That one caught me off guard. That's a good one. That's a good one. Wow. You see, that's what a man's for right there. That's something I like doing. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with washing a woman's feet, giving her a foot massage or whatever. It happens. It happens. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, heck, German women with German in their bloodstreams, in their DNA, grow beards and mustaches. It's just is what happens. I mean, not everybody is perfectly hairless. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens. Steroids for women cause beards. And most medicines that are high in oh, there's a word for it. Not estrogen, testosterone. I can't think of it. A lot of medicines have a lot of stuff hormonals. Anything that has to do with hormones and all that, can also cause a woman to grow a beard or a mustache. Shoot, I think Lee would look beautiful with the unibrow or without. It don't matter. In a way, she'll still look beautiful. Yeah, go ahead, screenshot it. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, beauty is more than just skin deep. You know, it, it's more of what's on the inside that matters more. And this world has gotten so out of touch with what really matters. I mean, I got a tattoo right here on my wrist that says "Love is dead" because you know now people have sex and say, "Oh, it's love." No, that's just sex. You know, you date someone. Oh, I love you. No, if you love the person, there's more feeling there. There's more compassion. There's more involvement. People throw the "I love you" word out there so daggum much, but they don't stop to think. It's more than just a word. You know, beauty is more than just an object. You know, everybody looks at a beautiful woman as a Playboy centerfold rather than her mind, her opinions, and what she's about. Everything has gotten to the point where it's all, oh, she's hot. I want to bone her. Instead of, I like to get to know you and see what you're about and, probably talk over coffee or go out to a movie or do something other than let's go back to my place. It's gotten so far gone that, you know, it's bad. I have relationship problems, yeah, but it's because I'm old school. I'm very, very old school. I believe in opening up a door for a woman. I believe in paying for the bill of dinner. I believe in going out to a movie. Which technically I believe in going out to a dinner, then a movie, then possibly walk around a park and talk. And find out what you got in common. No, I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids. If I can't have kids. Yeah, I can't have kids. I wish I could. Yeah, you told us you had a daughter the other night, Lily. So yeah, I knew you had one child. I just didn't know how many, but now I know you had one. You got one for sure. Well, you know, I, I would love to have kids, but like I said, I can't have them. Have them. I can't have any. But it's it's a sad subject. I mean, it was fun when it happened, but after that, it's knowing what happened. They got me to where I am now. I kind of wish I didn't do it at the time. Um, them old storage sheds that look like a barn. I was up on top of one of those, and I was goofing around, and I got in trouble, and I was told to get down. So I slid down. When I slid down, there was a volleyball pole with a concrete base that had a tire in it, and I grabbed a hold of that. When I grabbed a hold of it, it started rocking like this. Well, I was doing all I can to hold on, and about that time, it caught the corner of a fence line, and I'm sitting like this when it goes down, boom. So my my stuff kind of got smashed really, really, really bad. I couldn't walk. All I could do is crawl on my knees, laugh and cry, and try to figure out how to get into the house. I, sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all. Yeah, yeah, I'm okay now. I mean, you got to think I was like 13 years old when that happened. So I didn't realize that anything bad could happen. I mean, when your stuff swells up huge, you know, and you're in a government home, they don't take you to the hospital. They make you sit on ice. And that's what I ended up doing, just sitting on ice. Heck, when they broke my collarbone, I just sit. I had to sit literally for 2 hours like this to keep my collarbone from moving before they took me to the hospital. Yeah, see, I don't think I have any pictures here to show what I looked like when I was younger, except for one, which is right around the time I got home. That was me when I was younger. When I was like 14, I want to say, yeah, probably about 14 years old. Wow, that glare is bad, huh? There it goes. Yikes. That's not good. But yeah, I was. How old am I now? I was 13 in '97, and I do not look the same. I am. I'm 36. I'll be 37 in November. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, yeah. I'm 36. I'll be 37 in November. But yeah, I've had plenty of girlfriends through the years, but I can't find one that doesn't want to change me. When I look 28. Thank you, Snowy. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, no, I'm past the 20s. I'm an old fart now. But yeah, I can't find a woman that will put up with me and like me for who I am. I mean, oh, Jacqueline's back. Holy cannolis, Batman. She popped out of nowhere. Shoot, you ain't gonna be old. You're just hitting your prime. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, Jacqueline's just hitting her prime. You know, you can't make wine and get it freshly squeezed and put together in a jar and set it down for a day and pick up and drink it. It don't work that way. Wine tastes better when it's aged and fine. Yeah, yeah. You went ninja on us. You sat back there in the background, just chilling and seeing what we're doing. See, see, you could compare Jacqueline as fine wine. You know, she's at that right moment. She's in her prime. I feel like I'm 18 still, but I've done some stuff that when I was 18 was fun. I try to do it now. I'm going, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I mean, you know, this summer I do want to lose weight. Kenneth is at least 25, 30. Portland? She's all the way up in Oregon. Wow. No, 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 no. I have to lose weight. I want to drop down to at least my goal is 140. So this summer I want to drop 100 pounds. I kind of have to because my heart depends on it. So I'm at 300 pounds pretty much, and I want to drop it down to 195. So I want to try to kick off 100 pounds this summer. You would date me? Well, you know, I, I'm game. There's nothing tying me down. Well, my deal is during the winter, there's not much walking I could do. So it's like I sit in the house and then I eat. So I'm not doing any exercise to drop it. But this summer, I'm going to use the heat and the fact that I'm going to go out and do my business that I have going here. I want to do my best to get out there and drop the weight and exercise as much as possible. And I got to get my garage in here picked up, cleaned up, and organized, and plan on having a nice little exercise area. Exactly. It's fine wine. It's fine wine. Yeah, I mean, where's the mirror? I want to make sure I got no rouge on my face or lipstick or something. Being called beautiful over here. Yeah, I might have to take Jacqueline up on the offer. I hope she likes country boys. Oh, wow. Wow. Making an old man blush over here. You like country boys. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm born and raised in Texas all my life. Now I have traveled. Now I like traveling. Well, I found a place where I set my roots down, and I'm doing the best I can to help my grandma. I agree with you there, Snowy, but in order to eat healthier, it also costs a lot more money. Oh, really? Hell yeah. Can you bait a hook? If you could bait a hook, yeah, yeah, that no, you're gonna have to move down here. Oh, and you clean fish too. Hooey. Yeah, no, no. Any man that lets you free, he's not smart. He is not smart. Yeah. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. You're welcome to come down here. I I don't mind treating you good. We go fishing. We go camping. True. True. Awesome. Awesome. That's some cool beans right there. I love fishing. I don't do. I don't mind going fishing during the day, but there's something about being at a lake at night, fishing for them big old catfish or going for the trout. That's a lot better. I like me some evening fishing. Now, I don't mind four wheeling. I mean, I got one here that I'm going to fix up, and as soon as it's fixed up and going, I'm going to give it away to one of my first subscribers I ever had on YouTube. Hey, that sounds good. That sounds good. I'm game. I am game. Don't come to Texas. Texas is horrible. I don't get me wrong. There's plenty of help out here, but you know, I get a monthly check, and with me having my truck payment, insurance payment, because I'm buying the truck from a car lot, I have to have full coverage, as well as living fees. Heck, my check's gone before I get it, so I'm literally like scraping by. Kenneth. Ah. See, now if I do long time travel like that, I'm sorry, it's going to have to be on a Harley. There's no way I want to go in a truck. Oh, you're close to the Niagara Falls. Nice. I almost thought that said Conor McGregor. How's it going, Connor? Huh?